Pokémon FireRed Permadeath with only a single Mr. Mime. Here are the rules. I start by picking my creatively named Mr. Mime. After eviscerating my rival named Garbage and delivering Oak's parcel from Viridian City in exchange for Pokeballs, I take on the optional rival battle west of Viridian City at level 9. And it would have been easier if Garbage's Pidgey didn't sand attack me, making me miss attacks, allowing him to get in a few extra hits. But even then, with those said extra hits, he still wasn't very threatening. He went down easy. Charmander was a cinch too. Next, I make like a crop duster and bomb all the bug catchers in Viridian Woods for EXP, till I make it to Pewter City. Upon arriving, I challenge this guy who throws rocks or something, I don't know. He leads with Geodude, who is a one-shot. His Onix is literally modern art with terrible special defense, fighting a Mr. Mime. What exactly did you expect to happen to him? After that, I fight my way to and through Mount Moon, beating up Team Rocket Grunts and Steve Urkel. I also rip off Mah Dry Bread and make it to Cerulean City pretty easily. Say, speaking of ripping off, that's exactly what Misty was. It's what I would say if she didn't almost kill us! She led with Staryu, who is a one-shot Magic Leaf, but don't get me started with Starmie. It survived my attacks despite them being devastating and quickly landed big damage on us. It also confused us with Water Pulse, and we almost died to it, holding on with only 8 HP. I still managed to heal and knocked it out before things could get any messier though. Even though we won that was still shockingly difficult. Hey, I wonder what Garbage is up to. Oh, what? What's that? He's literally garbage. Oh, okay, never mind. After getting the SS Sand ticket from this furry north of town, I head far south to Vermilion City, where I immediately get on board the SS Sand and take out this trash that just needs to stop. Oh yeah, and this puking guy gave me the HM cut. I kinda hope he washed it off first though. Either way, Vom Fingers doesn't stop me from using it because I catch a very stubborn Meowth and teaches said cut HM. Then I use it to get into the electric gym and sweep Surge. After that, I head northeast into Dark Tunnel.
Brock's trying to trademark the stinking cave's name so I can't say it.
After reaching Lavender Town on the other side, I skip it because it smells like Uncle Jake Bob's ashes. After I arrive in Cerulean City, I sweep Erica's grass gym. After that, I head to the Rocket Hideout and hurt Giovanni's feelings with mom jokes, scaring him away. Hey, a flashlight. Don't mind if I do. After that, I head back to Lavender Town to climb the Pokemon Tower, which looks like a giant blunt. I guess with those kind of looks, it attracts a lot of sickos. Oh hi, Garbage. He leads with Pidgeot, and a team that I absolutely sweep. After burning Garbage inside a colossal blunt, I make my way to the top till I reach this creepy ghost thing. But after shining Giovanni's flashlight,
oh my gosh, what is that?
Oh yeah, I also saved some old guy from some rockets. He gives me this flute. It sounds like garbage, but it might be able to wake some lazy bum up though. Speaking of lazy bums, no, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about today's sponsor that I don't have. And this guy. Nah, but for real, I'm currently not making any money from these videos, despite how difficult they are to make. Now, some of you good-looking, generous chadettes are probably wondering what you could do to help. Well, if we get enough subscribers, I'll be able to affiliate market and get sponsors on these videos so I can get paid and make more videos. But currently, we're going to need a whole lot more subs for that to happen. So it would be massively appreciated if you mash the sub button and join the Shortstop Army. It really helps a million, and it really means the world to me. But even then, it still doesn't mean as much as you guys.
Also, if I choose to promote any products in this video in the future, just remember I get a commission for each sale. Sorry for saying this every time, but I don't want the ecstasy to clap on my cheeks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So I made it to Fuchsia City. Upon arriving, I pulverized the poison gem and wandered around in the Safari Zone until I find the HM Surf in the Warden's teeth. But after I delivered the teeth to the Warden, he yelled at me. Probably because of my mom jokes, but it didn't stop me from borrowing his HM for strength.
Don't tell him.
Before headed to Saffron City, I get HM Pokemon. One for Surf and one for Fly. Before you say anything, yes, I went back for the HM Fly. As soon as I arrive, I break into a public building and clap cheeks! First I spanked Garbage, then I spanked a grown man, and then I spanked myself. If you clip that, I will find you. After that, I head to the dojo, beat everyone up, and claim Hitmonchan as my next victim. Only for strength, of course. You know, HM.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but if you're wondering how Sabrina went, she was nothing.
Next, I fly back to Palatown and surf till I find Blaine's sad little rock in the ocean. First up, I try to take on Blaine's gym, but I can't. Because the door's locked. I kicked it nice and hard and it broke. After breaking and entering for a second time, I challenge Blaine, and he gets added to my Spank Peoples list pretty instantly. I'm sorry if I'm not documenting these fights any better than I am, but they're boring. There's nothing to talk about in them. Also, this is easier because writing long scripts stinks. After leaving the gym, it's the furry! I travel to the Filler Islands where I save children and scare bikers away with my notoriety.
No way! Let me spank!
After arriving back in Kanto, I immediately head to Giovanni's gym, but he was tweaking thinking he could win. I guess all the spanking and mom jokes were just too much for him. Oh well, who cares about him? All I know is now I can make my way to Victory Road and oh hi garbage. He leads with,
What? What's that? He didn't lay a finger on me. Oh, how is this even possible? How is someone so bad?
After that thing I wish to forget, we make our way through Victory Road and grind Mime all the way up to level 90. It's time. The Elite Four. First member is Lorelei. She leads with Dugong, who gets one shot with Magical Leaf. Lapras is next. He went down to 2 hits, but not before confusing us with Confuse Ray. Next is Cloyster, who would have been easy if we didn't hit ourselves in Confusion 3 times. After snapping back to our senses, we finish him off, not before he can make it hail though. Next is Slowbro, who was an easy one-shot, and last is Jinx, who survived Magical Leaf with a pinch of health, and then put us to sleep. Instead of waiting it out though, I used a full restore to get Mime healthy again. Lorelei does the same to Jinx, and after a little bit of tussling, Jinx went down. Next is Bruno,
Who gets swept like dirt.
Third is Agatha,
Who gets the Bruno treatment.
Last is Lance, who leads with Gyarados. He could have went down easier if Lance didn't heal him, but the only damage he dealt was from one Dragon Root, so I can't complain there. Next is Aerodactyl, who gets one shot with Psychic. Next up is Dragonite, and the only thing he accomplished before going down was setting up a safeguard that didn't even do anything, because his last 2 Dragonites were both one shots anyways.
Yeah, buddy. We the champ. Why does everything keep turning me off this episode?
Wait.
What? You mean the rich boy paid you clowns off?
Champion Garbage leads with the Statue Stainer, who my one-shot was Psychic. Next is Gyarados, who hung on for my attack with a sliver of health and landed a mildly impressive thrash before going down the next turn. Next is the big bad, Charizard, who almost goes down to my Psychic, but holds on and attacks back with a Fire Blast, taking me down to low enough health to 1 heal. My next turn I finish him off, but not before he landed one last Fire Blast on the way out. Next is Alakazam, who tried to get me recovered, hold on, but was still super easy. Next is Rhydon, who was one shot with Magical Leaf. And finally, last is Executor, who was a massive nuisance, but even then, he was never a real threat. So after going back and forth for eternity, he went down, no issues.
Go watch my other brilliant videos. I'll eat a red one.
You don't want to be like this.